Welcome to the final episode of the Budget Scrambler build. Now today is the day. The bike is going to be getting revealed to Ellie. Hopefully she'll be able to have a little test ride on it as well. But before I get around to that, I want to see if I can dial in that carburetor a little bit better. And I've got one nice little personal touch I want to add. So first of all, I'm going to familiarise you with Ellie's knowing of the bike. So she actually hasn't seen the bike in person since she tried it for size and it came to me and it was rusty and not working. She did, however, come up with the design with me, so she knows roughly what it's going to look like. But things have changed and she hasn't actually seen the paintwork. So she's had it in her head, but not actually seen it in the flesh. Now, I wanted to add in a couple of other surprise factors and something to make it more personal for her. If you've really been paying attention, you will have seen in some previous clips that when I took the engine and did some aesthetic work on it, I also engraved Heskett Racing into the side. Now, Heskett is Ellie's second name, and I think it's really nice to have a personal touch like that. But I wanted to take it one step further and add Heskett onto the fork legs. So I've made a stencil using masking tape on paper, and hopefully I'm going to be able to transfer that onto the fork legs and spray Heskett down the side. So I've just finished doing my stencil and I've also given it a rub across with some Scotch-Brite, and that's just taken down some of those sharp edges so that it's in keeping with the rest of the paintwork. I think Ellie's really going to appreciate that, so I'll be pleased if her reaction is good. So last time the bike was running really rich, and I have since ordered some new jets. But they haven't turned up yet and the reveal is tomorrow. So I'm going to have a play around with the carb and see if I can get it running to where it's ticking over and responsive enough that it's safe for Ellie to ride. Now what this is going to involve doing is going into the carb and digging out the needle. I will then drop its position by moving the circlip. And hopefully that will give me just a little bit of room to play around with the air screw and the tick over screw and get it to a stage where it's going to tick over on its own really nicely and also be responsive and stable throughout most of the rev range. So I've had to play around with the carb now and I've got it to the stage where I think it's going to be just fine. Obviously it's not bang on because I need the new jets for that, but it is ticking over really nicely and it revs up pretty quick as well. So I'm just going to run it for a second and you can listen to it tick over and also have a couple of revs as well. So obviously running that you will still see the black smoke pouring out of the exhaust. So when those jets come I'll have to get around to properly sorting that out. But the next clip I suppose you'll see will be me revealing it to Ellie. Now I don't know how it's going to go from here, I don't know what her reaction will be, she might well hate it. But hopefully not. Now she's a little bit camera shy, my Ellie, but I'm going to try and hide the camera so that she doesn't know she's being filmed. She's also quite wily, so she might well catch on to that, but I'm just going to give it my best shot. There we go. Forward again. You're all good, you're all good. This way. Alright. It's in front of you. It's in front of you.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, honey. Is that what you were doing on the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, darling.
Yeah.
Can I get on it?
Yeah. How's that? Good size?
Yeah. This looks good.
Mmm.
Sweetie.
Your own one for going off-road.
I'm going to use it everywhere.
So as you will have seen, the reveal went pretty well. Ellie was very much pleased, and it was pouring with rain yesterday, so we didn't get to take it for a test ride, but it wasn't because of the rain we didn't get to take it for a test ride. I went to start it and it was having none of it. I tried and tried and tried and it just would not go. And what I traced that back to was my fault. I overlooked the fact that the carbon build-up on the spark plug had got too much, and that caused the spark to track all over the place. So I've cleaned up the spark plug now, and also one of my jets arrived yesterday, so I've put that in and it's running much more efficiently. Also the sun is shining, so it's time for Ellie to have her test ride.
Oh, what does it do with the key?
How's that?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Loved it.
Good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Nice to be out on the bike again.
Lovely. Yeah, nice to be out. Oh. Yeah, it was fab. Did I do all right on it?
Yeah, you did really well. Yeah, look good.
Feels good.
Good. Everything felt smooth enough for you, and the
Yeah.
position was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, very smooth. Very responsive.
Yeah, you look very confident on it.
Yeah,
Good.
it's good.
So you're pleased?
Yeah, really pleased.
Ratings out of 10.
12.
Brilliant. And is there anything you change? Obviously it's hard to tell because you only just jumped on it, but
No,
no?
don't think so.
Well, if you ever want to change stuff, then you've got a good platform to work from, haven't you?
Yeah, love the design.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good with your checkerboard peak.
Yeah, you can never have too much checkerboard.
Right, and you've got some checkerboard goggles to go with it, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I absolutely love it.
Good.
You've done a good job. Wasn't sure what the paint job was going to be like.
No, me neither.
But yeah, no, I love it.
Brilliant.
Rides well. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it will. As soon as we're allowed back out, you'll be terrorising the streets, aren't you?
Neighbours will hate me.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. So as you well saw, that was a huge success. Ellie's really pleased, and in spite of our little spark plug problem, we've overcome it, and it's running really well now. There's still things to be fine-tuned. Like I said, I'm going to have to put it through an MOT, and once the lockdown's lifted, you're going to see some footage of Ellie and I out riding this thing, and a few other bikes as well. So that is it for the Budget Scrambler build. We have reached our final episode. Don't go anywhere, because next week I'm going to bring you a build lapse showing you the entire build process from beginning to now. I've also got a lot of other things in the works as well, so make sure you stick around for that. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you for everyone that's stuck around and watched, everyone that's joined. It's been a blast. I can't believe how far this bike has come in comparison to when we got it. and I'm really looking forward to doing some more build series in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.